I don't really feel like traveling to a trailer today. I know Ashka was getting antsy. Let's see if she'll do it. Sometimes she listens, sometimes she doesn't. Hey, Ashka, can you sit? Can you sit? She's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Too much commotion. Ashka, 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 can you sit? We sit? Sit. Sit. Hey, Ashka. I'm trying to talk in like more of a alpha voice. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Go. She did it. Oh, lovely husky. Also, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but have fire hydrants always had electrical cords next to them? I've never noticed that until like last maybe like a year or so. I've noticed like more and more fire hydrants that we go by have like power supplies by them, like right next to them. And I feel like growing up I never really noticed that. Found a tomato bush. There's a dog that lives over here on this side of the road. He's like a German Shepherd or something. He's a big boy. Anyways, back to my fire hydrant story. I guess we don't really go by a ton of fire hydrants. Just, I don't know, we just don't, because she doesn't really pee next to trees or bushes or hydrants. So I guess I don't go by them enough to notice if they've always been that way. I think it's weird. I mean, even if there is no power going to the cords, sorry, I just wanted to kind of keep her along because this is where that dog lives, in this house, and it's very vocal. And then she'll want to stand and do a pretty garden. But yeah, we've probably walked like a mile, maybe close to a mile. I don't know if we've gone an actual mile yet or not. Winter's approaching us. That means Ashka's gonna be putting on probably 5 more pounds. And then her winter coat's gonna start coming in. That's gonna make her look like she added about 10 more pounds to her. All that fluff. But I'm excited for winter. We're excited. The heat has been crazy. Last couple of months we have not been able to get outside and enjoy the weather like I would like to. That's kind of crazy, that intersection out of nowhere just like had all sorts of motorcycles and things going by it. It's also crazy to think that my dog is 8 years old. I wish I could calculate how many walks we've been on, like how many miles we've traveled. Because we've gone through a lot of walking. A lot of walking, a lot of running. A lot of mistakes up on the way and corrections made on both my end. And Ashka just like learning as she's gotten older. I remember when she was younger and she was just she's off the walls. I mean, she's still kind of off the walls bonkers when she wants to be, when she presumes, but I mean, she's calmed down so much. Yesterday, was it? I was able to let her outside in like my front yard area without her leash on, and she sat. She likes. Did you just do that first one? And she sat, and there was a dog across the way barking and trying to get her attention. And she just stayed there. I love that so many people have dogs. And my favorite part is my dog will hardly ever react like vocally unless she's really into them. But most times she does the stare down. Where she like just stares them down. But for the most part, she ain't really curious about what they got going on. Hey, come over here. Come on. Stay over here. I'll keep you in a little bit. Get across. I'd like to do some like outdoor camping one of these nights before the winter hits. In a tent. Because we haven't done that. So that's probably going to be our next plan. Is to obtain a tent because I don't have one. Really? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Sure, that flag bent all the way down when she peed. I just walked right up, popped up. Oh, somebody's listening to some festive, fun music. Also, I like it, like, basically everyone has a fence with dogs. Like, that'd be so fun to well, I don't know how fun that would be, actually, all your neighbors having dogs and they all bark together. But, I mean, it would be fun because the dogs would probably, hopefully for the most part, like it. But if not... It's overall relatively very quiet. Okay. Hold on, this one. Going down this road. Then we'll turn and come back down that sidewalk, and then that should get us at like a mile and a half of a decent walk. Soon the leaves are going to start changing colors. I'm excited for that. Halloween is actually my favorite time of year. I think she's like found some new weed or a plant or something by this school. We walked by and I have never seen a plant or a weed that looked like this, so I know she definitely hasn't been able to. They have like Halloween stuff out. I know that she hasn't like smelt one like it, but she definitely was curious about what it was. Like, we walked past it the first time, she sniffed it and then stopped right in her tracks. And I can tell when like she's like really sniffing something, like see how her toes just kind of curled a little bit. She'll do that if I put the like, most times if I put a little bit of pressure on her, like right there, she's not worried about it. But when she's like, I can tell she's sniffing is when I lock this and I barely put anything and she clenches her toes and claws into the dirt. Ooh, that's a cute one. Guys are cute. We're on a walk and they got two huskies themselves. See, that's what I'm happy I don't have two huskies, but I wish I did have two huskies sometimes, but oh well. I get so excited when I see another, especially a husky. But see, she's more curious about, like, she didn't even pay attention to those dogs, really. She's more curious about what she got going on and smelling all these plants and getting that workout in. I think that's the first set of huskies I've seen over here. I haven't seen another husky, I don't think, in that area. Except for those guys, and they live now, well, right around there. Sometimes I gotta pull her though, because she'd be trying to get like deep in the plants or walk right into the middle of the plants. Which way? Go back this way. We're going down. We're going this way. Maybe she changed her mind. Oh, it's always interesting how she's gonna react when there's another dog walking face towards us. Normally she's pretty good, but I've also got my hands full, so we'll see how this goes. Listen. Try to make it easy. Easy. Oh, okay. Nice. Their dog didn't make noise to try to get attention of my dog, and my dog didn't do anything to try to get their attention. Although I'm shocked because the lady did have a baby swaddled, but my dog didn't see that. Oh, that's so good. Like fresh laundry. I don't know, I like that smell. But yeah, this is what we're doing with our evening. Taking a nice walk. We've only seen, what, one other dog out for a walk. And then a bunch in the backyard playing, which is nice. One lane road. I'm also trying to speed walk. She is walking so quick right now. So, looks like I'm moving her, doing a lot, because when she gets moving, she like just tries to sprint and walk real quick up front her. And if I slow down at all, she'll slow down, but she'll also try to pull a little bit and be too far out sometimes. So at least this way I'm kind of close to her. These are cool sidewalks. Very interesting. This side. No, come around. Come around. Come on. Good job. No, don't be eating that. I'm happy she doesn't like berries or anything. That's what that was. It was like a little poppy seed. Hey, come on, get on the sidewalk. Come on. Always up by the register. We'll go down 2 blocks, then we'll be back to where we started. It's so nice out. And also, if the video abruptly ends, my phone was at like 15% when I started this, so I'm just gonna let it die on our walk. And yeah, took right off. She's like, nope, I got locked in today, not taking any pictures or videos of me up close. Hey, curiosity. Can you sit? Can you sit? Sit. Ashka. Sit. Sit. Ashka. Ashka. Sit. Sit. Good job. Look at that. As soon as she was about to sit, I said good job, and she popped up at the ball. It's my fault though, I didn't let her fully sit. Oh well. So she's almost a senior. Well, she technically is a senior. She's 8. But she still acts very young in spirit and activity level. Yeah, she definitely has. She's very active. What'd you get a whiff of? Something. See if she's gonna smell these bushes. No, we can't be going up on the deck. You gotta walk on the sidewalk. Oh no, let's. Oh, I don't know what that is, but don't smell that. I thought it said pipeline or something. So there's a bush right in front of my door. And there's a family of some type of bird that lives in it. There's like 6 or 7 of them. And every morning my dog is so excited. Let's go this way. To go out there and terrorize these little birds that are just sleeping. Come on. And in the start, she would get really excited and kind of jump up and shake the bush. Well, now my dog has understood enough that each morning we go out there, these birds are there. So she now sneaks into the bush from underneath, and she can't quite get up to like where they are because the bush is so dense, like where the birds actually nest. The bottom she can get her body into, but the top half she like can't. So when she tries to sit up a little bit more, she shakes the tree and all the birds take off. So I'm curious to see what her next little attempt is, how she thinks she's gonna get these birds. But in exchange for being annoying to the birds when I brush her, I give them clumps of her fur to build nests with, if that makes sense. Like, and I've seen them use it, so their nest has little furs in it. So it's not like they're not using it. 2 dogs. Got a little guy down there. Gosh. No, see, it's like, why are these boxes open? I don't like it. No, we gotta walk this way. I don't like when those are open and stuff, and my dog is like trying to sniff all about it, because what if like the lines weren't dead, or I don't know. I just think of the worst case scenario. So we try to keep her away from those. No, come on. You don't need to be smelling that. No, come on. This way. You'll smell it again somewhere else. I just don't like those things. I don't know, they're annoying. For some reason, I just don't like them. See, there's two right there. She kind of knows, like, alright, can't smell them. But for most anything else, we can stop and sniff and smell and do all that. It's just that type of stuff I just don't like. Well, my phone didn't die. We're officially at where we started. See, where we're walking is right on that side.